For 72 relentless hours in September 1944, a single American airborne company held a critical stretch of Dutch highway against overwhelming German forces, becoming the linchpin of one of World War II's most ambitious and desperate operations. This was Easy Company, 2nd Battalion, 506th Parachute Infantry Regiment of the 101st Airborne Division, and their stand on what would become known as Hell's Highway. Operation Market Garden, launched on September 17, 1944, represented Field Marshal Montgomery's bold gamble to end the war by Christmas. The plan called for 3 airborne divisions to seize bridges across the Netherlands, creating a corridor for British XXX Corps to race through to the Rhine River. The 101st Airborne Sector included the vital stretch of Highway 69 between Eindhoven and Veghel, a narrow, elevated road flanked by soft polder land that made it the only viable route for armored advance. By September 22nd, Easy Company, now commanded by First Lieutenant Frederick Moose Heyliger, after the death of Lieutenant Thomas Meehan in Normandy, found themselves defending a crucial kilometer-long section near the village of Veghel. The German 107th Panzer Brigade, equipped with Panther tanks mounting 75mm KWK-42 guns and supported by veteran infantry, launched coordinated attacks from September 22nd through 24th. Easy Company's defense was anchored by their organic weapons, the M1919A4 30-caliber machine guns firing 500 rounds per minute, M1 Garand rifles with their distinctive 8-round en-bloc clips, and the company's 60mm mortars with an effective range of 1,800 meters. Technical precision defined their defense. Each rifle squad established overlapping fields of fire, with machine gun positions carefully sighted to cover the highway's approaches. The company's 81mm mortar section, positioned in depth, delivered precise indirect fire using M43A1 high-explosive rounds weighing 6.87 pounds each. At 14:30 hours on September 23rd, the crisis point arrived. German armor attempted to punch through Easy Company's center, supported by infantry advancing through adjacent fields. Sergeant Denver Bull Randleman's squad engaged a Panther tank at 200 meters with their bazooka, scoring a direct hit on the vehicle's side armor. The engagement lasted 45 minutes of intense close combat, with Easy Company expending nearly 80% of their ammunition reserves. Communication with battalion headquarters was maintained through SCR 536 handy-talkie radios, their range limited to 1 mile, but critical for coordinating artillery support from British XXX Corps' 25-pounder field guns. The strategic aftermath of Easy Company's stand was profound. Their successful defense kept Hell's Highway open for XXX Corps' advance, though ultimately Market Garden would fail at Arnhem. The company suffered 22 casualties during the 3-day engagement, but prevented German forces from severing the Allied corridor. Their actions exemplified the airborne concept of holding terrain against superior forces until relief arrived. The legacy of those 72 hours endures in military doctrine, demonstrating how a determined light infantry unit, properly positioned and employing combined arms tactics, can delay and disrupt armored formations far beyond what conventional wisdom would predict. Easy Company's stand on Hell's Highway remains a textbook example of defensive operations under extreme pressure, studied by military professionals to this day.